Hi guys. This is your boy is back. Your boy is back. I'm back with another video. So this is article written by Ukamogelo Muchela here. It says GNU in jeopardy because the NC's demands action against DA ministers after the budget rejection. Demands action from who? From what? From who? From where? Because you're the one who invited the DA in the GNU. You could have had balls. Could have had balls and approach the real parties that are for the black people. But you decided to be these Uncle Toms that you are. You always been. You could have approached the EFF and the Patriotic Alliance because you had 40%, the EFF had 9%, Patriotic Alliance had 2%. That was 51%. But no, why? You want the government of national unity because you're scared. You don't have balls. You don't have backbone. You don't care about us black people. For the past 8 years, and you've done very little to uplift our lives for the past 8 years. And the Afrikaners, Baba, did it they did it, Baba. 30 years was enough for them to be out of poverty entirely, the Afrikaners. But you guys are failing. You want us to be united while we are hungry, while they very rich. How would you unite with people who have and who have not? Guys, come on, man. Have brains. So the article, it says pressure mounts from the NC National Working Committee (NEC) for the President Cyril Ramaphosa to deal with DA ministers who did not support the 2025 national budget. These people should just resign and not wait for the NC to have upper hands on them. Or maybe it's a political strategy that if they chased by the ANC in the GNU, they can go to the voters and say, you see, we didn't live on our own. They chased us out, but we didn't agree on them important issues, on the issues that they deem important unto them. Sources told IOL that the ANC Parliament caucus was not impressed with how the DA voted against the budget, while they are a big fish in the government of national unity. Although insiders could not confirm the exact decision by the NEC, the ministers are potentially to be without jobs. But the DA issued a statement say they didn't enter the GNU to come and support policies of the ANC that have failed for the past 8 years. So if the blue lights, they take the blue lights away from them, they don't mind. They're not here for the positions. With I respect from the DA, and I salute from the DA. You need to have a backbone in this life, Baba. Don't just ninja. Hi, man. ANC, you can learn from the DA. Learn a lot from the DA. You should have invited them in the beginning. Yeah. Although insiders could not confirm the exact decision by the NC ministers, the NEC ministers are potentially without jobs. The NC is expected to convene a special NEC meeting on Monday to deliberate. Monday is past. To deliberate on the way forward following a recent developments in Parliament. The NEC, the highest decision-making body of the ANC between conferences, will consider critical matters affecting the affecting governance and the national political landscape. And on the politics, hi guys. I hope they all your prayers the ANC. ANC. If you focus solely on uplifting our lives, and just like you did during the struggle. Just like you did during the struggle, because you focused on one thing, your goal was to liberate the people. Yeah, you achieved it, even though your liberation is contested. That is it true liberation? Is it a true freedom? It was just a smoke screen. But you did your best there. But now you're not doing your best at all. The NEC will decide on what to do with the DA because what they are doing is unacceptable. The members are not happy with this behavior, and some want the DA totally out of the GNU. Heard the leaked audio, the Deputy President Paul Mashatile wants the DA out, the sources said. Another source said these double standards of the DA is what members will be discussing, and it must come to an end. The DA cannot act as an opposition party whenever they feel like it. They are in the GNU, and that's period. We must deal with them. On a serious note, if the DA wants to be an opposition party, they need to get out of the GNU. But the ANC knew that the DA is an opposition party. They have clashing policies. They don't agree with PEs. They don't agree with a lot of policies of the ANC. But somehow they thought they could work together. Even business is crazy on this one. The business, unless they have a deal with the DA. Oh, they hate the MK and the AFF, the business. Aye. Surely you shouldn't listen to business, man. Business is capitalist, man. Business is greedy, evil. We want Ramaphosa to fire them because they are blocking the flow of the government's work. Exactly. Now the voting of the budget had to be delayed. Because people have differences. Aye. It's a mismatch, man. It was a mismatch from the day one. In the leaked audio, Ramaphosa can be heard telling the ANC caucus that if the DA did not vote in favor of the budget, then it would be kicked out. It would have kicked itself out of the GNU. He was reflecting on the meeting he had with DA leader John Steenhuisen. The DA has since opened a case against a 0.5 VAT hike budget that was passed in Parliament on Wednesday in Cape Town. The party argued that the budget was pushed illegally without following proper procedures, and the VAT increase will hurt struggling South Africans. 192 MPs voted in favor of the budget, while 182 voted against it. It was a close call, almost. ATM, EFF, MK Party, Freedom Front Plus, and ACDP, including the DA, voted against adoption of this fiscal framework. So, guys, you need to remember these parties who are against and who are for these things, so that when you vote wisely. ANC Action SA, Busa, Al Jama, PAC, UAT, Good, IFP, and PA voted in favor. They want position, they want blue lights. He said it a long time ago, so don't blame him. He wants power, because power can bring change or it can corrupt. Some of the ANC leaders expressed their displeasure with the DA, waiting impatiently for their exit from the GNU. The DA is yet to announce whether they will stay or leave the GNU. The DA's federal executive met on Thursday for 90 minutes and began its discussions on the current situation concerning the budget, economic reform, and the VAT increase and DA opposition in the GNU. So I watched somehow, that the DA has decided to leave the GNU, but now it wants to leave the spotlight for the media to focus on Action SA for supporting the ANC. So it's letting the Action SA banned by the media before it comes out to say it's leaving the GNU, because it knows that will grab the attention when it announces its decision to leave the GNU. So that's the story behind that. The DA has decided to leave the GNU. The DA is yet to announce whether they will stay or leave the GNU. The DA, okay, I've read that. These discussions are not yet final and will be ongoing. DA Federal Chairperson Helen Zille updated in a statement on Thursday. No, Helen, you're lying, bro. You have decided on something. But Zille said the GNU would fall if Ramaphosa fired the ministers. Meanwhile, it won't. Come on, it won't. It will be people working with the same goal of uplifting the lives of the majority to a privileged disadvantage. It won't fall. If EFF enters and MKP enters, I'm telling you, it won't. Yeah, the businesses and the mood, all these agencies overseas, they might get mad and stuff, but it is the perfect match for the upliftment of us as black people. Meanwhile, Action SA Chief Whip Anatol Trolip has declared that his party will rethink its decision to join the GNU if they de-exit the coalition government. That's the story, guys. Tell us what you think about this article written here. Do you think the DA should just leave, or the ANC should fire the DA? Or because this GNU guys doesn't work, man. It doesn't work, and it will never work, Baba. The DA is stubborn, Baba. Belong was stubborn. They don't want to listen to black people, but they don't believe black people can lead. And the ANC, as the leader of black people, hasn't done justice to prove that black people can lead. You can check the country, guys. Check yourself. Check the high unemployment. Some people can argue that maybe the big businesses is sabotaging the ANC. It doesn't invest in the country. But we cannot keep complaining, man. We need to come up with plans. We need to come up with ideas. Notama ministers that are very rich, while the poor, the majority of the people are very poor. There's no defend. You can't defend these people. You can't. They are indefendable. Please, guys, subscribe, like. Let us grow the channel. But for this, your boy Sim Tembele. I'm out of here.